Hey guys, welcome back to Tim's Vinyl Confessions. We are in Bangor at G-Force Entertainment. You've never seen this guy before. This is my high school buddy Chris. We've been friends for at least 35 years. And we're here to see the one, the only KIP Winger in Bangor, Maine, like literally 2 hours away from where we grew up. We've never seen him live before. We can't wait. We tried to get in. They actually kicked us out because we're early. Anyway, we're going to try and get some footage. If you're seeing this video now, then we actually caught some footage, and this video is going to go live on Tim's channel. So we'll see you in there.
Good evening. How you guys doing tonight? Let's get this party started. introduce to you the 80s icon, the original 80s icon, Mr. KIP WINGER!
How you guys doing? Hey. How many musicians in the audience? Oh, cool. You guys ever try to tune a 12-string live? It sucks. It's awful. I do it a lot. Dude, don't say that. These are old strings. You probably just smoked the bowl.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Check 1, 2.
Alright, okay. Where are you from?
Caribou.
Caribou. He's from Caribou. Is that right? 3.5 hour drive. Miles away. No, you're never turning back. I just can't wait anymore. Miles away. Nothing left of what we had. Just when I needed you most. You were miles away. Headed for a heartbreak. It's no mistake. Don't you think I can feel the pain? I walk away to live Please undercover, all I say. Haven't paid the rent, even talking in my sleep. My monkeys and hoes, all out of commission. Waiting for a good old-fashioned cure from my condition. 'Cause I'm all out of charm, and I'm all out of money. Hanging down in Incognito, waiting for the sun to shine. Madalaine, since love too tough to tame. Madalaine, beware of the girl, beware of the pain. But I'll show you love like you've never seen. She's only 17. Daddy said she's too young, but she's old enough for me.
Hey guys, it's the next morning after the KIP Winger show. You can see we're still in Bangor. We're gonna hit up Bull Moose here soon. Chris has never even been here before. Chris is behind the camera. He's silent but deadly. I just want to show you a few things I actually got at the show. We managed to get a meet and greet with Kip, and I still can't believe it actually happened. Probably see a photo of that soon. But we had a reserved table, so he actually signed a whole bunch of stuff for me. I even brought in the menu from the restaurant, the entertainment place we're at, and he's like, do you want that signed too? But he signed everything to Matthew. This was actually part of a poster that I designed for fun, and the owner of this G-Force Entertainment loved it, and they turned it into a meet and greet, so I thought that was kind of funny. But my favorite things, of course, I had to get some of my CDs signed. Now you're saying CDs, Matt, I know you grew up in the 80s. Where's your cassettes? I actually have a collage of cassettes in my office, and I didn't want to break it all apart, but anyway, so he signed the debut album. Blackwood Creek, I got to talk to Kip about his brother Nate. He was really happy that I brought this CD. He signed that one. And this is actually my favorite of his solo albums, From the Moon to the Sun. So that's it for now. If you're seeing this video, hopefully I found something at Bull Moose. I know I need at least a few record accessories, like some vinyl sleeves and that sort of thing. It's Friday, the 14th, so that's like Metallica's release day, so we'll see what we can find inside. Hey guys, I'm back from the KIP WINGER solo show in Bangor, Maine, and we're here in my office. Now I recorded some stuff at Bull Moose, but the footage didn't really turn out, so I thought I'd tag this onto the end of my video. I just want to briefly talk about the concert because I wasn't able to, I could have really filmed the entire show, but I'm a guy who really likes to enjoy the experience. If you want to check out the entire show, some people have actually posted some really long clips. I hope you enjoyed the stuff that I recorded. But I just wanted to talk about the show and then show you the stuff that I found at Bull Moose. Had a pretty successful adventure there too. So all in all, at the KIP WINGER show, he played 15 songs live. That's not a ton of songs, but the show was actually more than just the songs. It was his interaction with the crowd, the sing-alongs, and there was a few little technical difficulties. Kip actually said himself that the sound in the venue was terrific. We thought it was awesome. Kip plays a solo 12-string guitar, and if you've ever played a 12-string guitar, and he mentions this actually in one of my clips, that it's not really easy to tune those at the best of times, certainly not coming from, he would have come from, I think, Las Vegas, to the East Coast here in Bangor. Your guitar is going to warp and change a little bit, and with the change in humidity. Anyway, so he did his best. I thought he sounded fantastic. But I just want to go over some of the songs that he played at his solo show. So he opened up with a song called Cross. Now this is from his album, his solo album, Songs from the Ocean Floor. It's the first song on the CD. And apparently he opens every show with this. So I've tried to find some info about this song. I know this music was written around 1998, 99. And the only thing I can really find out based on the name of the song and the lyrics, I want to say it's a tribute to his late wife who had tragically passed away in a car accident. I was very sorry to hear about that. That was in 1996. So Kip's talked about it briefly. I didn't, looking in the liner notes on the CD, I didn't see a specific attributed to or in memory of, but so that's the first song, Cross. And then they came in with some hits from their second album. They did Easy Come, Easy Go from In the Heart of the Young. And then probably one of my favorite songs of all time, certainly learning it on acoustic guitar. The third song they did was From Pull, and it's the song Who's the One. Absolutely love that song. And then actually we came in, he did a whole bunch from In the Heart of the Young. So I'm going to show you that one here. So they did Can't Get Enough, Rainbow in the Rose, and Miles Away, all from In the Heart of the Young. And of course you saw, if you watched my footage on Miles Away, they brought up a fan from Caribou, Maine, and he did a kind of duet with Kip, and he was fantastic. I tended to think this guy was if not a professional singer, he's certainly been on stage before. So kudos to him. Big cojones for doing that one, singing with Kip Winger. And then After Miles Away, so he sort of slowed it down a little bit. This was, of course, a Kip Winger show. And I wanted to hear the Winger hits, but I also really wanted to hear some of that solo stuff. So I was pretty thrilled that he did another song from Songs from the Ocean Floor. Number 7 was Free. So this is when Kip actually moved off to the side of the stage and went down at the piano to do some of these, or well, I guess synthesizer to do some of these songs. So we did Free from that album. And then actually from my favorite solo album, he did a couple of songs in a row. He did the song Pages and Pages and Where Will You Go from this album, which is From the Moon to the Sun. And you saw me showing this off. He graciously signed that for me, so I was pretty thrilled with that. And then we're going to get into a few more hits. Of course, he's at the piano. They did Headed for a Heartbreak. Yeah, that's going all the way back to the first album. I'm actually a little bit kicking myself because I have their entire discography. I could have just brought all of it along with me, and well, live and learn, right? And then he did another awesome track from Paul. He did Down Incognito from Paul. And then strangely, they started into a song by the Cars called Just What I Needed. I don't know if it was maybe the chord structure of that song sounded sort of like a Winger song, but people started singing the Just What I Needed chorus. And anyway, and then we end off with 2 big hits from the self-titled album and a little encore song. So the last bunch of songs, of course, they had to play Madalaine and 17 from the debut album. The crowd super got into 17 and singing along with that. And the final encore was Blind Revolution Mad from Paul. So, he pretty much performed all the songs that I wanted to hear. There's a few little ones, like a song that I really love from his solo albums called How Far Will We Go, that I really would have liked to have heard, but for the most part, fantastic set list. Now, let's get into some of the stuff that I found at Bull Moose. The concert was on a Thursday night. That Friday morning was Friday morning release day, and of course it was the release day for Metallica's new album, 72 Seasons. I had some credit at this store. I didn't realize I hadn't been to this store in like 4 years, but I've lent people my card to scan every time they buy stuff, and I was able to get the CD and the vinyl for 50% off, which was pretty cool. So I have the CD package and the vinyl package. I'm not going to open this stuff right now because you're pretty sure we're going to do a review of this on Tim's channel as a separate video, so look for that. They were handing out these really cool 12 by 12 lithographs of the album cover, so that I thought was really cool. They also had guitar picks, apparently 72 Seasons guitar picks. I never saw those. They didn't offer me any, but I definitely would have taken some of those. A few more things I just wanted to show you. I'll show you one more piece of vinyl. This came out on Record Store Day a few years ago. This is the Smith Kotzen Project. This is their Better Days EP. They've since put this out on CD. The songs from this, there's only 4 songs on here, and a few other newer songs to make it a more of like a full album. But I really wanted to get this original EP from Record Store Day. So this is, of course, Adrian Smith from Iron Maiden and Richie Kotzen from many different projects, currently in the Winery Dogs. So the next thing I found, this guy's always been a bit of a guilty pleasure for me. I actually own most of his stuff. At one time, Robbie Williams, I had the most videos by Robbie than anyone, even Kiss. So he's put out quite a few, but this is a little compilation package from featuring videos from his first album. And it's called Angels because that's his biggest worldwide hit. The next thing I found, now this stuff I actually found on their website, kind of added to my cart but never bought, and thought, well, if I can see it while I'm there, I'll pick it up. and the stuff was still there. The first one is Living Colors Biscuits EP. This came out, I think, just after the second album. This is the domestic version, has 6 songs on it. It's got Desperate People Live, Memories Can't Wait Live, Money Talks from Time's Up. Apparently there is a Japanese version of this that has 15 songs. I'll keep my eyes out for it. But as it stands, I've never even actually seen this in person before. I was pretty happy to find that. And I just about managed to complete my Joe Satriani CD collection at Bull Moose. Found 5 of his CDs. I actually thought I completed the collection. I was pretty excited. Apparently there's one more that I'm looking for. Is There Love in Space? But look, I found Not of This Earth on CD. I found Dreaming number 11. I also found Flying in a Blue Dream. I kept thinking I owned this, but it's actually Andy Bug, who's been on our channel a few times. He found me the vinyl for this, so I've actually never owned this on CD before, but that's a killer album. And I got 2 more. This is a double CD called Time Machine, but it is studio tracks and then live stuff on the second disc. And then the final thing I want to show you is Joe Satriani's self-titled CD from 1995. So all of those were there. Man, I couldn't believe I almost completed my Satriani collection. Anyway, we had such a blast in Maine. Me and my buddy Chris, we've been friends since pretty much Winger came out in 1988. So I've been saying the thing. I was 15 when I get into KIP Winger and Winger's music, and I'm turning 50 this year. So I've been 35 years a fan, never wavering, still staying on top of his music, his solo stuff. I really hope they come back with the full band. A few nights later, they were actually going to play with Skid Row and Great White in New York. So I guess we'll see what happens, but thanks for watching my wrap-up of the KIP Winger solo show, stuff I found in Bull Moose. This has been one of the best hauls and one of the best shows I've ever seen. So thanks for watching. Tim's Vinyl Confessions.
Hey guys, it's Tim Durling. Welcome to Tim's Vinyl Confessions. We are continuing the concert theme. You just all saw Matt's awesome experience singing KIP Winger. So we got a crew here to see Kim Mitchell and Loverboy tonight at Casino NB in Moncton. So 2 of these guys you'll recognize right away. One you might think looks a little bit familiar. So we've got Jex, we've got Will, and we've got Will's father, Glendon. We're all here to see Loverboy and Kim Mitchell. Try to get some footage. I think it's going to be a fun night of classic rock and roll, Canadian rock and roll to be exact. We're taking a video of the merch booth. They got some really cool merch here, including, check that out. It's like a Tim Hortons look-alike. It says Kim Mitchell rock and roll. Some Max Webster stuff there that's really cool. Some records, some autographs, some Loverboy shirts. They're just starting to set up the merch now. We're just waiting for things to open up. But it's pretty exciting to see. I've been to a show like this in a while, so this is cool. So now this is funny because Jex, you live here,
yeah,
and you've never been to Casino NB before tonight.
No, I've been to the casino to eat. I've been to the buffet.
Yeah. You've never been to a show here.
Never been to a show
yeah.
here.
So
better late than never.
Now, have you seen either of these bands before?
I've seen Kim Mitchell.
Okay.
7 years ago, 2016.
Right.
Saw him in Moncton.
With April Wine.
No, that was a different year.
That was a different year?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the year after April Wine.
Okay.
The first time seeing Loverboy.
Is there anything in particular that you'd like to see? Like, I'm hoping Kim does a bunch of Max Webster stuff because I've become a bigger fan of Max Webster in the last few years. Is there anything in particular you'd like to hear?
Well, he played Max Webster when I saw him, so I think there's a big chance. He played Hangover for sure,
Oh, cool.
which is my favorite Max Webster tune. I think probably Paradise Skies, I think he did, and A Million Vacations. So I think he does like the essential Max Webster stuff.
There's nothing really in particular. I'm hoping for Battlestar. We're making our way in to Casino NB. They just let us in. It's going to be about an hour. Yeah, thanks, Glendon. Peanut Gallery over here. Where did everybody go? No. You're really tall. Would you mind moving back? As a matter of fact, I would. If you guys saw that or not, that would be the one and only Peter Fredette, Kim Mitchell's longtime bassist, trying on a bass. Sound check.
Bonjour, Moncton! Hello, Moncton! Bienvenue! My name is BJ Wilson from the BJ and the Q Morning Crew on Q103, and I am so excited to be here for tonight. You remember the OPP cap? Yeah! I don't know if he still wears it, but I've seen him a bunch of times, and I know you're going to love him tonight. How many people have seen Kim Mitchell before? How many have never seen him? Well, then you're in for a major treat. Would you please welcome, Big Moncton welcome, Kim Mitchell!
Definitely 80s kind of, whoa, what was I thinking? It's a tune called High Class and Borrowed Shoes.
Spider Cineve. Sound checking.
Hey, they're just backstage having a beer. Can we hear it one more time for Kip Mitchell? My name is BJ from BJ and the Q Morning Crew on Q103. Thank you for being here tonight. I did not wear my red leather, but I did see that some of you have squeezed into it just for tonight. Congratulations, you look good. I'm kidding. And also, judging by the crowd, I'm assuming most of you did not get carded at the bar tonight either. But the main thing is that you're here to have a good time. Now, this isn't about me, but it is my 24th anniversary tonight, and my wife, her first concert t-shirt was Loverboy 40 years ago tonight. So we came to get her a new t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad you're here. Have yourselves a great time. Get ready. In moments, can we hear a little bit for Loverboy?
I see how it works. You have to turn the fucking thing on. Was it on the whole time, or was it on? Very temperamental, these things. Oh, I didn't make that up. It's my daughter, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're right. Y'all ready to do a little bit of partying, Moncton? I guess we were supposed to be here a couple, 3 years ago. Man, what a couple of years we had, huh?
You don't care, nothing's gonna bring you
love song kind of helps. So we're gonna do one. Send it out to all the lovers out there.
So it's Saturday morning now, just doing a quick wrap-up video. I'm just here nursing a coffee. It's very, very early. But what a great show. Kim Mitchell and Loverboy, both, you know, that's why they've been doing it for all this time. Professionals. And something that I can't remember. I don't think we mentioned before. We actually saw Kim Mitchell. He walked right past us. And we were just like, so I didn't get anything signed. I do have to say it was funny. I brought a couple of CDs with me. I didn't really want to bring vinyl. It's too hard to carry through a concert. But I brought a couple of CDs with me, and I brought a couple of 8-tracks. I brought a Loverboy and a Max Webster 8-track. But we were standing there with some people, and there was a girl there. She had a Keep It Up 8-track, which is an RCO, and Lovin' Every Minute 8-track, which I also have. Hers looked different. It was a Columbia House issue like mine. Hers had a black case, and most of the ones I've ever seen, and the one I have, come in a clear or a cream-colored case or a white case. So that was kind of interesting. So, yeah, it was a great show. Picked up a few things, but nothing. I'm not going to go over them at this point. I'm up here with the animals, and yeah, great show. Kim Mitchell, Loverboy, great double bill. It just worked, and some connections as we learned. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna have some coffee, and thanks everybody for watching Tim's Vinyl Confessions. Don't forget TVC merch at tpublic.com, and we'll see you later.